49ers update here from Levi's Stadium, where they play the Rams on Sunday. 49ers already have the 1 seed locked up. The Rams have the playoffs locked up. The seeding is not firmed up, but Sean McVay earlier today said that Matthew Stafford will not play. It's going to be Carson Wentz on that side, and for the 49ers, it's going to be Sam Darnold. Kyle Shanahan today announced that Brock Purdy is the only 49ers starter who's not dealing with any type of injury, who for sure will not play in this meaningless game as far as the standings are concerned against the Rams. The rest of the starters, well, Christian McCaffrey, he's already been ruled out with his calf injury. The 49ers are confident that he'll be ready to go for the postseason here in a couple weeks. But the rest of the 49ers starters, they can't make calls on those guys yet because you just have to understand the math. These teams only have game day active rosters of 48 players. I know they have more than that in the building with a 16-man practice squad and a total 53-man active roster, but still, you add it up and you need, at least 40, 45 probably to get through a game. You can't rest everybody. So the 49ers are going to have to mix and match with their roster to make sure that they satisfy a bunch of competing interests. And one of the main interests here, obviously beyond preventing injuries, is to make sure that you don't pick up too much rust. Because the 49ers will essentially have 3 weeks in between meaningful games, from the Washington game until the divisional round of the playoffs, which also will be here at Levi's Stadium. So it's a balancing act. We know that Purdy won't play. We know it's going to be Darnold against Carson Wentz. Beyond that, why don't we just wait and see what happens this week and what happens on Sunday. I can tell you who will not be practicing today for the 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, as I already reported. Eric Armstead, with his foot injury, is also still not practicing as expected. Ambry Thomas had the hand surgery on Tuesday, so he's out of practice right now. Ross Dwelley, still recovering from the high ankle sprain, continues to be out of practice for the 49ers. New additions to the list: John Feliciano, who's played so well. He's been the 4th rated guard, number 4 in the entire NFL in run blocking, and he's played extensively since about week 10. Anyway, Feliciano, a back issue, but the 49ers consider it minor. He just won't practice today. This team has the luxury of not forcing guys like that into practice. Same thing with Tashawn Gibson, the safety added with a quad contusion. Kyle Shanahan estimates about 7 to 10 days for Tashawn Gibson's recovery. Elijah Mitchell is sick today. Something's going around. I think it's going around everywhere, not just the 49ers facility. So he won't practice, but he is not hurt. And Jair Brown, that's not a new addition. Jair Brown missed the AD injury. He is back on the injury report this week. So just a quick glance at it. If you don't have Tashawn Gibson, no Jair Brown, you're already down Talanoa Hufanga, George Odom still on IR. 49ers are going to have to dig deep into safety depth. And it's going to be fun I think, to watch some of the less heralded players have to carry the load along with Sam Darnold against the Rams this weekend. Back at practice, good news for the 49ers today. Juwan Jennings and Jalen Moore, both were in the concussion protocol. Jennings had been in there for 2 weeks and hadn't practiced. Finally made some positive steps, according to Kyle Shanahan late last week. And now Juwan Jennings is a limited participant along with Jalen Moore in the concussion protocol at 49ers practice. And a full participant today, Aaron Banks, coming off of the turf toe injury. So Banks should be fully healthy, good to go whenever the 49ers need him. If they want to rest him, they can, but he might be a guy that they stick back in there since he didn't play any offensive snaps, only played some special teams at Washington. That's a look at what's going on for the 49ers. Also, fun fact today, it's 2024, right? This is the 25th anniversary today of the catch two. Steve Young to Terrell Owens. Owens, he caught it for the touchdown. I wrote that big article on the 49ers-Packers family fight. One of the coolest rivalries ever, right? The Packers coach, Mike Holmgren, developed the 49ers quarterback, Steve Young, when Holmgren was with the 49ers. And the 49ers coach, Steve Mariucci, developed the Packers quarterback, Brett Favre. And the Packers had beaten the 49ers in the playoffs 3 straight seasons. It was like Niners-Cowboys, except in the back half of the 90s instead of the front half of the 90s. And the 49ers finally needed to beat Green Bay. It was the last hurrah of that 49ers dynasty. Steve Young to Terrell Owens, 25 years ago today. Not here, not at Levi's Stadium, but at Candlestick Park. All right, everybody take care. We will talk to you very soon.